I am back from my break, and my break room is way nicer than this. I really didn't want to get off break. I was enjoying a delightful ham sandwich, but it's only part one of my shift. Gotta get back to the cleaning. So let's see. We were cleaning out the ceiling guy. Also, what do I do with this? I don't actually know. Do I just incinerate it? I mean, can I put it? I don't think I can put it back. I'm just gonna. And then I'm gonna put you just there. I don't know where you want me to put you. So I couldn't find my other pair of gloves. I went looking around in the back room and the storage room for a couple of minutes, and I could not seem to find myself another pair of gloves. So kind of stinks, but it's okay. These gloves aren't broken; they're just dirty, and that's a part of my job. So let's make sure that there aren't bullets in that corner. Good. And here comes the most tedious part of my job. Whoa, wait. Man, did they have like armed guards? And I thought this was like a science facility. Then again, what do I know? I'm just a janitor. I'm not paid to know things. Just kind of doing my job. Doing my job at 10 p.m. not a.m. That'd be great if it was 10 a.m. Man, would have been watching some football. Could have been at home watching football, drinking a beer. Did I? Oh, I thought I dropped that right on the floor. What is that, a lung? I don't know what it is. It looks like an alien bit. Man, they left a lot of stuff. It's not just me. There was a lot more going on than just me. Like I'm not the... I thought these people were professional. I was mistaken, because they left stuff all over the damn floor. Kinda reminds me of that Cards Against Humanity card. Crumbs all over the goddamn carpet. I bet that's exactly how this guy feels. He's like, there are bullets literally everywhere. Like, why are there so many bullets? Help. There are too many bullets. Please help me. There are infinite bullets. I mean, on one hand, at least, these guys were well armed, but shit, I'm gonna bring this with me. This is getting ridiculous. That's close enough for now. I don't know how far. I was gonna say till the next damn bullet. No! Every Viscera Cleanup detail player's worst nightmare. Trying to... Oh, shit. Yeah, oh. I mean, yay for light. Hurrah for the light. I'm gonna pack that around with me. It's a helpful feature. I'm glad I turned on walk-only mode. Honestly, I mean, I know it's probably really slow-paced for you guys, but man, it is making this job so much easier. I'm not spilling near as much stuff as usual. So at least get that up right there. The least I can do. But goddamn, there are bits all over the damn place, isn't there? Also, I heard you can stack buckets, like the water buckets. So I've never tried that, and I'm interested to see how well that actually works. Because if that's true, it's gonna save me a lot of time. But if it's not, then, just spilling water all over the place. And see, this is how fast you normally move. But you tend to spill stuff a lot when you move like that. And it's fine when you're carrying like a bullet. Sprint all over the damn place. But I think as soon as you're carrying a bucket or a biohazard container, you kind of slow down, Because if you spill a body part, blood goes everywhere. No, that is a worse nightmare. It's when you're playing with somebody. I was playing with my dad earlier today, in fact, and especially at the beginning, he kept knocking over buckets. And so you'd spend, you know, you'd spend, 5-6 minutes cleaning up a spot, and you turn around and he's knocked over a bucket, and so you have to go back and do it again. Go back and wait, did I hear a bullet? Oh, was that in there? Dumb. But yeah, you'd be cleaning stuff up spend 5 or 10 minutes on it. Oh my god. Would you just stay right there? And then suddenly the bucket gets knocked over and you're just like, God dang it. It's not the end of the world. I mean, you just grab your mop and keep on doing, but, you know, it kind of sucks to clean the same spot like 20 times. And is there anything back here? There's something behind these dumb boxes. Alright, and with that, I think we are good to move on to the downstairs area. Or did we already do this? I think we already cleaned up down here. I think we're free to start mopping. Yeah, mop time. Alright, let's get some of these buckets set up. For this exact reason. But sometimes they just spill a bunch of shit, and you gotta kind of be prepared for when that happens. Guess I'll get my mop out. Oh, it's dirty. Oh, it's dirty. Okay. Well, I mean, we're gonna come down and... Oh, shit. No. It's just a waste of a bucket now. It's not even a good bucket. Okay, I do need to bring down more than one bucket, and I heard you can stack them. So let's see if that theory is true. Okay. So far it's holding up. They said 3, and then any more starts getting dangerous. Okay, let's... It's not sitting in there quite right. No! Okay, it's 1 bucket. It's fine. Let's just see if we can stack a 3rd bucket. There we go. Okay, let's throw away this damn dirty bucket. Dirty bucket, dirty bucket, dirty bucket. And let's go back and get our other buckets and start cleaning up down by the furnace. I think is probably the best place to start. So they said especially if you're in walk mode, you should in theory be able to carry 3 buckets at the same time, which is supposed to save you a bunch of time. Okay, careful. Careful. Set my stack of buckets right there. Gentle, we'll take bucket number 1. Okay, step 1 for bucket number 1. Clean up the damn footprints around. I'm gonna try and clean up the path to the incinerator, I think, is gonna be step numero 1. I've also heard that the more you clean your mop, the cleaner your mop stayed. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay, we brought down 3 buckets. It's not the end of the world. It's better than having the 1. Okay, let's bring out our mop. Man, oh man. I sure do like working for the Demon Incorporated. Making all them demons give me a job. Rest of my days, I'm never gonna run out of job. Never, ever, ever am I gonna run out of job. Cause they just keep making a mess. And when you make a mess, what do you need? A janitor. Jeez. This would be a great job, being like a superhero. Like if there was a world that had like all these action heroes and sci-fi heroes and stuff. Like there aren't so many movies and games. To be like the janitor for one of those companies. Like if you followed around like the Avengers or something, and just you were their cleanup guy. Think of how much job security you would have in a work environment like that. I mean, they make so many messes. Okay, this is a dirty mop. Okay, I think I can get... Okay, can I get around here without getting too much blood? No. Trying to stay out of the blood as much as I can, but I can't, so... Gonna kinda accept it. Grab my light. Gonna bring it back. Alright, making bloody footprints. Now I need it down here where my bucket is. Because I need to see how clean or dirty that water is. Well, are you freaking kidding me? Okay, well, we're walking towards the bucket thing anyways, so it's okay. Could be worse than that, and we got a bucket right here. Real quick back, we're gonna get rid of this dirty bucket. So I've always found, for me at least, this game is like, I used to just watch it, of course, kind of like on YouTube, just as a thing to put me to sleep. Because I'm one of those people that needs music, needs like sound in order to fall asleep. Which, you know, there's a lot of people like that. So, it's probably not an uncommon thing to hear about. People who put on YouTube videos or podcasts or things like that in order to fall asleep, because it's a thing that people do sometimes, and I am certainly one of them. This game actually recently came to my attention. Who was it? Jacksepticeye, I think it was, who I watched just like, yeah, his 5 or 6 episode long playlist of this game. And it just looked super funny. Just the thought of, you know, being a janitor in the game. Man, oh man. So much dirt and grime around. Oh no. Okay, I think I get one more clean bucket out of that. Or one more clean... Actually, no. I'm not gonna risk it. That's pretty murky water. Pretty murky water. Pretty bloody. Can't pick that up? Good. I don't want to pick it up. Okay, so we're going to be cleaning up this little segment here. And I was told to always leave one bucket like right next to the bucket machine. Because, okay, I'm going to bring this with me actually. Because they said that, like, you know, if you've noticed, sometimes the machines will spit out they'll spit out like body parts and things of the sort, And when they do, if you just have water nearby, then you can clean it up, like immediately, which is incredibly helpful. Also, a little tip that I learned from the one guy on the internet, I believe it's Will from the Yogscast, who has made like an actual like things you should know when playing Viscera Cleanup Detail video, is he said always remember to like when you're cleaning, if you clean a spot and you think it's clean, bring a light near it, or like just double check it by hitting it like maybe an extra time than you think you do, because there are sometimes really pale blood marks that can get left, and if you don't clean them, then you'll step in it and track blood all over the place, and it's straight up no fun. It's straight up not a fun. So just go ahead, keep on cleaning, keep on cleaning. Look at that, we got all of that done with one bucket. Okay, great. Can I get all the bloody footsteps out of the way now? Oh no. Also, apparently, if you're in walk mode, which I am, and you're moving all slow and whatnot, they said you can actually walk over to like water buckets and stand on top of them if you're worried about hitting them without a worry of like really knocking them over. So of course you can, but it's not as big of a concern. So it's something you can use if you're not adept like me at getting it from like an angle. Oh man, there's blood all over the damn place. I can't believe it. Freaking experiments and the demons and people bleeding. Man, people don't even need blood. People don't even need blood. If it were up to me, people would just stop bleeding. Just wouldn't bleed all over the damn floor. So now, people like me have to come in here on a weekend, mind you. It is a Saturday. And it's actually a Monday. But like, people have to come in here on a Saturday and clean up all this shit. Like, come on, man. I don't know why he's kind of southern. He just is, okay? His name is Bob. I think that's kind of the name that people have given the Viscera Cleanup Detail guy. I don't know, if you look online, there's a lot of things that say Viscera Cleanup Detail Bob. So that might be kind of his name. I don't know. It might just be a joke. Maybe it's like another character that I'm not entirely aware of. But there's a lot of stuff that says Viscera Cleanup Detail Bob. So one would assume Bob is like a character. Which, I mean, this is the only character. So is this Bob? Guess I can clean up this really quick. Take a second. Clean up my mouth. I also like that you can find these brooms, which is really helpful for all the bullets. The bullets you tend to find around in this game. Is there anything I missed? Oh yeah, ooh. Oh yeah. Is that all clean? Up. Why do I always glitch out when I stand on that box? I don't see anything else there. Okay, so we've gotten kind of the walkway between the two machines cleaned up. It's good. So I think now what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean up this wall. Are you freaking serious? I literally dropped it like an inch. I think we're just gonna clean up downstairs and then we're gonna clean up upstairs, because downstairs is like, especially if you're just gonna be cleaning blood, which is basically all we're doing at this point, it's a lot more effort to have to walk all the way upstairs every time you need a bucket. So we should get it over with. If we're basically done with the incinerator, we should make buckets, which is going to be what we're going to use the most. Fairly convenient. right. Down we go. Hopefully we don't have such bad luck with these. Set them carefully right there. On the ground. Bucket number 1. And I saw this thing that said that the more you clean your mop, the longer it'll last. So, hopefully that's true, because I'm cleaning the living shit out of my mop. I'm like spastically cleaning it. Very spastic. Oh man, would you look at the time? It's time for me to go to break. Well, I will see you guys after my break.